Hello and welcome to True Audio with Johnnie Truesdale. This is episode 21, using the Smart Tool in Pro Tools. I know this is a relatively simple one, but maybe this is for some new people who haven't seen it, or maybe you just don't know all the functions that you could do in the edit window with the Smart Tool. So without further ado, here's episode 21. Alright, here we are in Pro Tools, and we have the session up here that I use quite often. It's by a band called The Great Fraud. They're a band from New Jersey. You can check them out on the internet. I'll put the information up on the screen. But what I want to talk about this week is the Smart Tool. And the Smart Tool is made up of the individual tools known as the Trim Tool here, the Selector Tool in the middle, and the Grabber Tool. And how we get to the Smart Tool is, or how do we make it the Smart Tool, is we click up top here, or if we're clicked on other one, we can hit the F6, F7 button, or F7, F8 button simultaneously, and we will get the Smart Tool. So how does the Smart Tool work? So let's look down here at these overheads, and we'll see that I have the Smart Tool on, and if I put it to the top half of the waveform here, top half Selector Tool, bottom half Grabber Tool, on the ends Trim Tool on the ends. See that? So again, let's review. Top half Selector, bottom half Grabber, ends is the Trim Tool. Now, that's not the only three things it can do. It could do fade ins, top left, fade outs, top right. So let me show you those real quick. If I'm going to do a fade in, I go to the top, and it's doing both of them because I have these grouped. Same thing with the fade out. It does a fade out right there. Now, there's one more thing that it could do. If you put it in the middle towards the bottom, you can do a crossfade. And you see it makes that little X right there for the crossfade. And you crossfade, and then you could go to the left or the right here. I'm going to the left or the right to how big to make my crossfade. Okay? Now, once you make those, you could always go back and edit your crossfades as well. So you double click to edit the crossfades. Now, the same thing could be said with the regular fade in and fade out. You can go in and edit those once you do them if you so desire. So those are the functions of the Smart Tool. I know that's short and sweet, and maybe you knew them all, maybe you didn't, but now you have a full understanding of all the things that you can do in the edit window with the Smart Tool. So I'll see you guys next week.